Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Unfog with Dr. Atahar Parveen. So here I am with the most requested and most awaited video on General Hindi for EMRS, PGT and TGT aspirants. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe right now. And also if you are liking my work, share my videos and like my videos so that I get motivated to make more such classes. Okay, so I was getting so many requests to continue the general Hindi classes because it is a compulsory paper for PGT and TGT aspirants. So unless and until the aspirants score 40%, they will not be eligible for the correction of a subject paper. Okay, so it is a very important paper, both the general Hindi and general English. Now general English is very easy, but general Hindi becomes little tough for non-Hindi speakers, because I know that many of the aspirants out there, they cannot speak Hindi fluently. So that's why I was getting so many requests that ma'am, please continue the general Hindi classes. Please take the class in English as the first class was taken. So here I am with the second class, and before starting the class, please do subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed it, and if you are liking my work, please like my videos and also share among your friends and other teacher recruitment examination aspirants, because this is the one way you can support me and motivate me in making more and more classes. Okay, now this is the prescribed syllabus for general Hindi, both for TGT and PGT. So in this class I am going to discuss Muhavre Lokoktiyan. See, actually if you see the syllabus is not very tough, but what I believe is they want only 40%. Means they are just checking whether the aspirant has the knowledge of Hindi or no. Correct? So you don't need to score 100%, right? So you don't need to prepare for Hindi by keeping the aim that you want to score 100%. Correct? So scoring 40% means if you aim to 60 to 70%, then obviously you will score at least 40%, right? So I thought that we can start with simple topics which will be very general and common, and it may take very less time for you to prepare. Okay, so let us go from easy topics towards the tougher topics, or maybe we can skip the tougher topics also. Okay, so the best and the easiest topic I found in the syllabus is Muhavre and Lokoktiyan. Actually, Muhavre and Lokoktiyan are very common in each and every language. Either it is English, either it is Hindi, Kannada, Telugu. For that matter, any language will have Muhavre and Lokoktiyan, but they have their different names. Correct? In English, we call Muhavre as idioms and Lokoktiyan are proverbs. Actually, they are a type of phrases that make any of our language very interesting, colorful and amusing. Okay, so the two types of phrases are idioms and proverbs. Now first let's talk about idioms or muhavre. Okay, so these are, like as I already told you, colorful phrases, but they are very interesting to hear as they have very deep meaning. Usually they are used while talking, I mean to say in conversation, to make interesting ideas and to make that particular idea very strong. Okay, for example, if I want to give you example of a muhavre, best example is अपने पाँव पर खुद कुल्हाड़ी मारना. What is it? अपने पाँव पर खुद कुल्हाड़ी मारना. It means that you are hurting your own feet by yourself with the help of an axe. Okay, see, the interesting thing of the muhavre is what actually is written. If you try to translate it in your language, then you will never understand the meaning of what actually the idiom wants to tell. Okay, That's what I told you, right? So these are like colorful phrases that carry deeper meaning. You don't go on the upper meaning. What is the upper meaning of apne paon par khud kulhadi marna? Upper meaning is you are using an axe and you are hurting your own feet. This is the actual translation. But this is not the meaning of this muhavra. The actual meaning of this muhavra is doing something that is harming to yourself. Okay, I can give you one sentence, like maybe if you are a student, if you fight with your teacher, then your friend may tell that क्यों तुम अपने पाँव पर खुद कुल्हाड़ी मार रहे हो? Means, why are you fighting with your teacher by staying in her or his class? She or he may fail you, right? If you fight with the teacher may trouble you in the examination. Okay, so that's the meaning of apne paon par khud kulhadi marna. Okay, now we will be talking more on idioms in this class, more on proverbs also in this class. So I thought that first let me start with the actual introduction so that you don't feel anything new in the later part of this class. Okay, so what was the muhavra? Apne paon par khud kulhadi marna. So this was done, right? Now talking about lokoktiya. Lokoktiya means proverbs. So these are actually short sayings with some wise messages told by people with their experiences. Okay, I think in Kannada it is, I think, Nudigattugalu, and different languages have different words for proverbs, but each and every language has proverb. Okay, so what do these proverbs do? They teach good lessons in just few words. For example, jaise ko taisa. Jaise ko taisa means, again, don't go to translate and get in trouble. Jaise ko taisa means you get the results of your actions. Nowadays, though it is very common, one phrase is very common, right? Karma hits back, they say, no? Karma hits back. It's like that. Okay? Jaise ko taisa means you get the results of your actions. Okay? So I can give you example also for jaise ko taisa. Like for example, I will take example of a classroom only again. So maybe if you are complaining about your friend to the teacher, so that friend may keep in mind, and then some other time with some situation that friend will complain about you to the teacher. Okay, that is jaise ko taisa. He was like that only. He used to complain about everyone, so I also complained about him. Okay, that is jaise ko taisa. Okay, clear, right? So let's move on now with more idioms and proverbs. Okay, let's start with muhavre. I am giving you few more examples of muhavre. First one, aankhon mein dhool jana. If you translate it, it is to have dust in one's eyes. But actual deeper meaning of aankhon mein dhool jana is to lack understanding. Means something is very clear in front of you, but you are not trying to understand it. So to tell about how you are behaving in that situation, your friend may tell that क्या यार तुम्हारी आंखों में धूल गई है क्या, जो तुम्हें कुछ दिखाई नहीं दे रहा आगे. Okay, he doesn't mean to say that actual dust is there in your eyes. Okay, but he want to convey you that you are not understanding the actual situation. Okay, next, मुंह में राम बगल में छुरी. See, very interesting idiom it is. मुंह में राम बगल में छुरी means while talking that person is having sweet speech, but actually he is a dangerous person. Okay, so he is telling God from his mouth, but in his heart he is very bad person. Okay, he is good outside, but actually he is not a good person from his inside. Okay, So this type of persons are very like dangerous, right? So you will get confused with the sweet words, but maybe he is not your well wisher. Okay, so to explain that type of situation, people say मुंह में राम बगल में छुरी. Next मुहावरा, उल्टा चोर कोतवाल को डांटे. This is a very common मुहावरा, right? उल्टा चोर कोतवाल को डांटे. If you translate it in English, it is a thief is shouting at police. How is it possible? It is not possible, right? Police should shout at the thief because the wrongdoer or the person who makes mistake is the thief, right? So police should shout at him, but this is becoming opposite. The thief is shouting at the police. That means the person who is doing wrong is criticizing another person for similar faults. Okay, so like for example, again let us take the example of a classroom. Okay, maybe some exam is going on and you are disturbing your friend to tell you the answer. Okay, your friend is sitting in front of you. Okay, and when teacher shouts what is that noise, then you are only shouting at your friend, hey, why are you asking me answer? Correct? So it is actually you are only doing wrong and you are criticizing the other one for same fault. Okay, so that is ulta chor kotwal ko date. Okay, now let's talk about few examples on lokoktiyan. जितनी चादर हो उतना ही पैर फैलाओ. So this is a philosophical phrase given by our ancestors. They told us that you have to spread your legs only as much as the blanket allows. So the actual meaning is like for example, if you have 100 rupees, then if you go to shopping, try to shop only within 100 rupees. When you already know you have 100 rupees, try to shop within 100 rupees only. Don't make that budget more than 100. Okay, so that is the proverb. Okay, next one, दूसरों के बरना में अपनी तुलना ना करें. So this is another philosophical advice given by the ancestors. Okay, our ancestors, old people say this usually. Lokoktiyan are usually told by old people only out of their experiences in the life. Okay, so what is this? दूसरों के बरना में अपनी तुलना ना करें means don't compare yourself with others. You should recognize your own qualities. Never compare yourself with others. Okay, maybe your friend is very good at writing, you may be very good at reading, so don't compare with your friend because writing is very much different from reading, but both are skills only. Okay, next, गरीबी में आटा गीला होना. So this is a very common phrase used especially among poor people because गरीबी में आटा गीला होना means, see, there is a poor person who is having very like less flour. Okay, wheat flour. To make roti, they combine flour with water, right? Wheat flour. So they combine it with water and we make roti, right? So in that person's home, no, very less flour is there. Only of some bowl flour is there. So what does his wife do? No, she keeps on adding water to mix that flour, and by mistake she will add more water. No, she does not have that proper dough consistency to make chapatis. She wants more flour to add on it and then make the consistent dough. Now from where that poor person will bring dough? It is not there in his home. He is a poor person. So much only flour was there at home. Okay, so already I have less flour and in this situation my dough became wet. More water is there in that dough. Now I cannot make chapati. Okay, so garibi mein aata geela hona is that situation that complaints arise in poverty. Already I am poor, I don't have money to buy flour, and in this situation water has been added in that flour. Okay, clear, right? So the same idioms and proverbs, I mean to say muhavre and lokoktiyan, let us see in Hindi. Okay, let us see the meaning of the same muhavre and lokoktiyan in Hindi now. Till now I explained you everything in English, right? Now try to understand it in Hindi. Now it will become easy for you because I have already explained you in English, right? Okay. So the first one, आंखों में धूल जाना, किसी की समझ में कमी होना. ओके, द पर्सन के नॉट अंडरस्टैंड प्रॉपरली, किसी की समझ में कमी होना. नेक्स्ट वन, मुंह में राम बगल में छुरी, मीन्स दिखावट में अच्छा लेकिन असलियत में खतरनाक. नेक्स्ट, उल्टा चोर कोतवाल को डांटे, दोषी खुद को दोष देने से बचने की कोशिश करता है और आगे वाले को दोष देता है. ओके. नेक्स्ट, लोकोक्तियां, जितनी चादर हो उतने ही पैर फैलाओ, मीन्स आपको आपकी सीमाओं में रहकर काम करना चाहिए. ओके, स्टे विद इन योर लिमिट्स. व्हेन यू नो यू हैव 100 रुपीज, शॉप विद इन 100 रुपीज. ओके. नेक्स्ट, दूसरों के वर्णा में अपनी तुलना ना करें, अपनी खूबियों को पहचानना महत्वपूर्ण है, दूसरों के साथ तुलना नहीं करनी चाहिए. ओके. नेक्स्ट, गरीबी में आटा गीला होना, विपत्ति में और विपत्ति का आना, मीन्स यू आर ऑलरेडी इन ट्रबल, यू आर गेटिंग मोर ट्रबल्स. ओके, दैट इज गरीबी में आटा गीला होना. ओके, क्लियर, राइट? Now let us see few more idioms and proverbs, that is मुहावरे और लोकोक्तियां. बंदर क्या जाने अदरक का स्वाद. Now if you translate, what is the meaning? Monkey doesn't know the taste of ginger. But what is the deeper meaning? The deeper meaning is, this phrase is usually used when someone doesn't understand or appreciate something. बंदर क्या जाने अदरक का स्वाद means they don't know the value of that particular thing. Okay. Next, ulta chor kotwal ko date. This I have already told you, right? Thief scolds the police when the wrongdoer accuses others. जल में रहकर मगर से बैर बढ़ाना, it is the same thing. Making enemies with a crocodile while you are staying in water. So you are creating trouble for oneself despite danger. It is similar as खुद की पैर में कुल्हाड़ी मारना. ओके, जेल में रहकर मगर से बैर बढ़ाना इज लाइक खुद की पैर में कुल्हाड़ी मारना. ओके, मगर मीन्स क्रोकोडाइल. ओके, आई होप दैट यू नो द मीनिंग्स ऑफ द सिंपल वर्ड्स लाइक चोर मीन्स थीफ, कोतवाल मीन्स पुलिस, बंदर इज मंकी, अदरक मीन्स जिंजर, स्वाद मीन्स टेस्ट. I hope that you know the meanings. Okay, anyway, that's the reason why I have written in English also. Okay. Next, आप भले तो जग भला. So if you are good, the world is good. Basically, positivity influences the surroundings. Okay. So first you stay good, then your world, the world around you is also good. Okay. आप भले तो जग भला. Okay, let's see few more idioms and proverbs. मुख में राम बगल में छुरी. I told you about this, right? Ram in the mouth, a knife in the armpit, means deceitful intentions. That person is good at out, but he is very bad from inside. अपना अपना भाग्य है. So this phrase is usually used to tell the situation about the destiny. Each one has your own destiny. Okay, like we have to respect individual fate like thing. Okay, अपना अपना भाग्य है. For example, now some parent is getting sad that my son is not having a good job and your son is having a very good job. So the other person is telling him अपना अपना भाग्य है. So what to do? It is your destiny, it is my destiny. It's like that. Okay. Next, नजर का बच्चा means child protected from the evil eye. Means he is that child is taken care of. He is highly valued and he is highly cared for. Okay, नजर का बच्चा. Next, बहादुरी की मिसाल means example of bravery. Actually, it is symbol of courage. For example, in Independence Day or Republic Day, I don't remember exactly. So awards are given to children, no? That time, what does the commentator say? The commentator says that इस बच्चे ने बहादुरी की मिसाल पेश की है. Means that child, he has saved some other child when he was drowning in water. So he is given the bravery award. So the commentator is telling that इस बच्चे ने बहादुरी की मिसाल पेश करी है. Means he has set an example of bravery. Okay, clear, right? Now, after discussing so many muhavre and lokoktiyan, let us see what type of questions are asked based on muhavre and lokoktiya in general Hindi examination. Okay. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, अंधों में काना राजा का अर्थ क्या है? सो अंधों में काना राजा मीन्स in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is the king. Okay, all are blind people. Among them, one man is there who can see from one eye. He is the king. Okay, now the question is, अंधों में काना राजा का अर्थ क्या है? What is the meaning of this? You have to tell. So if you see the options, आपसी मित्रता का स्थान, अच्छा समय आएगा, कोई भी व्यक्ति सहायक नहीं, धन की महत्वपूर्णता. सो द आंसर इज कोई भी व्यक्ति सहायक नहीं. ओके, बिकॉज ऑल आर सेम टाइप ऑफ पीपल देयर. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, जैसे को तैसा का अर्थ क्या है? सो जैसे को तैसा, आई हैव ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन यू अबाउट दिस, राइट? सो लेट अस सी द ऑप्शंस. अच्छे दिन आएंगे, दूसरों की मदद करो, विचारपूर्ण निर्णय लो, व्यक्ति अपने कर्मों के अनुसार फल पाता है. सो जैसे को तैसा मीन्स आई टोल्ड यू, राइट? कर्मा हिट्स बैक. सो एज यू सो शैल यू रीप. व्यक्ति अपने कर्मों के अनुसार फल पाता है. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 3, हंसी तो फंसी का मतलब क्या है? सो हंसी तो फंसी मीन्स इफ यू लाफ यू विल गेट कॉट. सो लेट अस सी द ऑप्शंस. हंसने से शरीर स्वस्थ रहता है, मुश्किल समय में हंसना चाहिए, हंसी का मतलब खुशी नहीं होता, हंसी बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है. सो द करेक्ट आंसर शुड बी मुश्किल समय में हंसना चाहिए. Actually, the deeper meaning of this is that one should maintain a sense of humor and laughter even in tough time. Okay, so if you are not happy, better you laugh only. Okay, so the actual meaning of this is like this, but you must have seen many, like in Hindi movies, there are like scenes wherein some girl or some child is sad, so they make some entertainment, and if the child laughs, then the other person who entertained says that hasi to fasi. It's like that. Okay, so it is like you can say a little bit tough phrase, but the actual meaning is मुश्किल समय में हंसना चाहिए. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 4, आप भले तो जग भला का अर्थ क्या है? दिस आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू, राइट? इट मीन्स you may be well and so the world may be well. If you are good, then the world around you is good. Okay, okay, let's see the options. आपकी भलाई आपके हाथ में है, दूसरों की मदद करो, आपके अच्छे कामों का परिणाम आपको मिलेगा, आपके व्यक्तिगत काम महत्वपूर्ण है. सो ऑब्वियसली आपकी भलाई आपके हाथ में है. ओके, आप भले तो जग भला. You take care of yourself, then obviously the world around you will also be good only. Okay, next question number 5, बंदर क्या जाने अदरक का स्वाद? I already told you about this. What does a monkey know of the taste of the ginger? See the options. ज्ञानहीन व्यक्ति कभी उपयोगी चीजों की मूल्यांकन नहीं कर सकता. ऑप्शन बी, बंदर अदरक के स्वाद को समझता है. ऑप्शन सी, खुशी को महत्वपूर्ण नहीं समझना चाहिए। ऑप्शन डी, जीवन में नए अनुभव प्राप्त करने की जरूरत है। सो बंदर क्या जाने अदरक का स्वाद मीन्स एक्चुअली ज्ञानहीन व्यक्ति कभी उपयोगी चीजों की मूल्यांकन नहीं कर सकता। That's what I told you, right? People, there are some people who don't value some things. For that type of people, you can say that बंदर क्या जाने अदरक का स्वाद. Okay? So, okay friends. So, this was all about Muhavre and Lokuktiya. So, the tip of this class, I mean to say the tip which I want to give you on Muhavre and Lokuktiya is try to translate the given phrase in your language, in your mother tongue. It is either English, Kannada, Telugu, any language. Try to translate. After translating, view it as a idiom or proverb in your language. Okay, view it as a idiom or proverb in your language. Then you will understand the correct answer to the given phrase. You will identify the deeper meaning of that muhavra or lokokti. Okay, clear, right? So this is all about muhavra and lokoktiya. This is the best I could do, and the main disclaimer is that I am not a Hindi expert. I am not a Hindi grammar teacher. Okay, I can speak Hindi well. I was a very brilliant student in Hindi. I have scored above 90 in all my classes. Okay, in my school times, in my college times. So that's the reason why I have attempted to explain Hindi because it is general Hindi. It's okay for me. I can explain it in your way in English so that it becomes easier for you all to follow. And this class was purely based on the demand of the subscribers and viewers and aspirants. Okay, so this was whole and soul only for those people who have been requesting from long time for this class. If you all like this class, then maybe I will make next class. It depends upon your response. If you are giving many likes and if you are sharing this video among many of your friends and other aspirants, and if I am getting feedback about this class, whether it was good or bad, if you write it in the comment section, then only I will make the next class. Okay friends, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And also I have a Telegram channel. You will find the link below this video in the description. If you want, you can join my Telegram channel. There we keep discussing everything about all the teacher recruitment examinations. Okay then, thank you, all the best, bye.